Previously on the pallet wood cabin build, we installed the ridge board and rafters for the roof. As we are trying to build this cabin without spending money, we are using recycled materials where possible. Whilst going through our storage, we found an old piece of tin which was used on a barn roof. It was the perfect length for the cabin roof. However, we realised it would only fit horizontally on the roof and not vertically, which meant that the ridges on the tin would be facing the wrong way. We thought about cutting the roof and placing it with the ridges facing down, but we soon realised we wouldn't have enough material. So we decided to go with what we've got. Once the roof had been installed, we sealed any holes in it using some gutter sealant. Next up was the window. We carefully placed the glass into a pallet wood frame and sealed the edges with silicone mastic. It was then time to fix the door to the cabin. We had tried to keep the same pattern to the rest of the cabin by placing the pallets so that they overlapped each other. It was then a case of screwing on some hinges and lining the door up to match the frame. As the day drew to an end, we began work on the porch roof. Join us now for episode 4, where we finish off the porch, begin to weave an outer wall for the camp, and build a raised bed for the cabin.
Oh yeah, I can see him squirting. Perfect coming up pretty. Oh, nice here, folks, yeah. God, there we go, guys. It must be a lot of squid here, because even I can catch them now. The guys are caning them. Some of the guys are getting a lot. And obviously great to eat. I'm in a prime eating and prime fishing baits as well. In the bucket with it. Here is, oh yeah, it doesn't look quite the same as that lovely thing that you get in a restaurant. Look at the ink on that one. So this is giant squid. We were catching these ourselves off the shore last night. These are a matter of hours. I just got home at midnight last night. So now comes this problem of the big wash up, because that's their defence mechanism, is all this ink. The wife is not going to like this one. So we're going to wash as much ink off as we can, and this is the truly giant squid here. This might even feed 3 people. Now, you've got wings on the side here. They use these wings there. You can eat those. Now, down on the pier, the guys tell me one of the best bits are these long, enormous catching tentacles, which incidentally, although it's dead, look, it's still got suction to them, natural suction. Pop that off. So I'm going to wash this out. What I like to do is run the water down inside the body cavity and crush in here to like burst any ink sac they've got and get it out. So all we wash down the drain. Get that ink out first, makes life. Now you can do this, some of the guys were doing it on the pier last night, to be honest. My God, they were catching squid like you wouldn't believe. They're sort of invading England, the southern coast of England at the moment. Turn it down because we're on a water meter. We've got the head there. Now just that little notch there is the start of the backbone. So I'm going to try and get my finger out. Well, it's probably the best thing to do is, first thing is to give yourself some space, is get round the back of the head here. There's the eyes. Get round the back of the head. Now I've done about 30 of these already this morning. This one's probably going to be a pain because it's a big one. I want to pop out there, just there. It's just come away. See that piece there? Now I'm going to run my finger down the back of the spine. This is the spine, and I'm separating what looks like a piece of plastic from the back of the body cavity. And I've got to hopefully get my hands, I can pull that out for you, and the head as well. I've got a good grip now. Tear the lot out, right? But just out of interest, look at this. What is this? Oh my God, it's a piece of plastic. That actually is the backbone of the squid. Look at the size of it. And it is literally like plastic. Look. I can barely cut it. So there you go. This you can cut off and use the tentacles as well for food. I'm going to skip off just the long catching tentacles. You can see the giant tentacles there, look, with all the suckers. Let me wash that off, I'll show you that. You might be able to see that a bit better if I wash them off. Now inside, those suckers there are tiny, they tell me, little teeth, and I can actually feel them in there. Just around with the point of the knife. So they're catching tentacles and they shoot out, grab their prey and pull it right back inside here into the beak area, which is in there. And that's where they feed. And of course, don't forget the suckers on this. So really, there's no getting away. The rest of this, I'm not going to waste. That's all going to be bait for cod. Look at the size of that eye. Absolutely enormous eye in it. Ultimate predator, especially at night. Well, here you can see the body cavity and the wings either side. This is the back. If you get your thumb and work away through here between the back of the wings, you can make a hole like that. If you run your thumb down the back here, hopefully it's quite a big one, and tear that back wing like this away from the back of the body cavity. Look, you can eat these wings as well. We'll show you in a second. Peel that completely off. And even I've got to say that one's come off really sweetly. Trim those 2 wings down, peel off the surplus skin, and there you've got another piece of food there, or bait, whatever you want. You can see there the skin peels off like that. I'll just show you with a knife because my hands are so slippery. So that goes there. It just peels, but what I find sometimes, because your hands do get slippery doing this, get yourself a knife, just get, I'm not cutting it, look, I'm just easing that away, and I can roll it around and just easing the skin off. Sometimes it's just a job to get hold of it with your fingernails. I don't want to get my varnish chipped on my nails, do I? Now, final trick that the guys down on the pier told me that they do. It's a bit fiddly, but it's well worth doing. You want to clean the inside out. If you get your thumb and you push on the pointed section here, now it might not work on this one because it is a fiddle to get started. There, look, I'm pushing my finger, making this inside out. This is a giant one, so what I do is I get something wooden like this, a wooden handle off a steak basher, and I can push it, and I can bring the inside, hopefully you see this, I'm turning the whole thing inside out. I've not normally done this, but the guys down on the pier said this is the way to prep them properly. Now you can see I can get to the inside of it. Any other bits of guts and gunk that are left there, I can just scrape off. Now you can bake these whole, and this is a big one. This is a lot for us to eat. I hope the cameraman is going to like squid because he's going to get it. Guys, you can't get the smell off of this in the film.
If cameras did smell.
And you certainly can't get the taste of it. But it's really, really totally different to any other squid I've had. There you go. There you go. I'm even going to try a piece of tentacle and see if the guys on the pier were right that that's the best bit.
Better taste. I've got a bit of tentacle here. Thoughts?
Nice with pepper.
Oh, it is good. It's definitely tastier.
Yeah, I think there's a bit of taste to it, isn't there? Yeah. Because you're going to have to go squid fishing again very soon. Should we put a lemon with it? You guys tell us if you. There's got to be. Well, trust me, there will be somewhere out there. A
squid connoisseur.
A squid eating expert.
Yeah, we're not familiar. Look, we eat squid, guys. It's England, like fish and chips and squid are pretty standard, you know, squid rings and things like that, but we're not quite sure seasoning wise. We weren't too sure what to put with it, whether you put a bit of balsamic vinegar or we don't know. We didn't know what to season it with.
Rice, should we have some rice with it? Should we have chips, French fries? You tell us. If you cook it too long, it's going to go rubbery. But obviously the tentacles are going to cook faster than, say, a big slice like this. Maybe. I did slice that a bit thick, I don't know, but there's a tentacle. And very tasty it is too. So all we put with this is some rocket salad and some vine tomatoes, small ones because the smaller ones are sweeter. I would say, honestly, this is nearly as sweet as me. Well, it's coming up festive time of season, I think we're due a little reward. In you go, my beauty.
Now we're talking.
We slurred talking, I should think. It's half a bottle that it's going to go. That's mulled wine, in case anybody wants to know.
It's very English thing, isn't it?
Very English, warm mulled wine. We're going to let that burn down, and then we're going to heat it up. And there's nothing better on a cold English day, which is most days, in the winter, hot mulled wine. A little bit more for the old man, I'm afraid. Yeah, that's level to me.
That's pretty good.
It's going to taste good. It's going to taste good. It's hot. Well, cheers.
Cheers, Dad.
And cheers to you guys out there for watching our shows.
Thank you, and thanks for all the support and comments on the Pallet Wood cabin. It's been a fun adventure, hasn't it, so far? We're probably 3 or 4 episodes in. There's so much more to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, happy festive season.
This is lovely. Somebody said the old man can really hit the nail on the head.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, after about 2 of these, yeah, it's going to be a thumb. It's going to be a thumb. Is it lovely?
That's really nice. Better put some more on. Guys, we are losing the light at the moment. It's, well, coming up 4 o'clock, which in winter time in the UK gets dark about 4, maybe 4:20. So we will show you what we've done in a minute. But before we do, Dad's actually got his own YouTube channel called TA Fishing, which I've helped him out with as well. It's been going a lot longer than this channel. So do check it out if you're into fishing, and either if you're a beginner, there's loads and loads of tips on there. Dad's a great teacher for fishing, certainly. But yeah, check it out. There's a link in the video description below. Let's just show you what we've done.
What we've done is trying to make this rustic, colonial, call it what you like, but I've always wanted to have that sort of veranda effect. So we've built this into here, like this, with like our little stanchions there, little banister along the top if you like. Try to trim off as much as we can. Got one the other side, but I'm just at the moment we're losing light. I'm trying to, I'll show you, just trying to close out here. I'm losing light though. I'm going to put one here, banister, if you like there, and uprights along there on both sides, so it's nice and enclosed. And then Mike can sit in there on his rocking chair, wait for this, with a glass of that mulled wine.
So what I've been doing over here while Dad's been hammering away with the veranda area is I've built this. We started this in one of the previous episodes. It's just the wall that we're linking from our log store just here to the cabin behind me, and we just weaved it in, put 4 stakes in and just weaved in some sticks in and out. Some are dead, which isn't ideal, because ideally when you're weaving a wall like this you should be using green wood. But actually a lot of this is dead wood. We have used some green wood, some small saplings, because it's a very crowded woodland here and it needs managing anyway, so the bigger trees can grow. But yeah, we're going to make some progress, probably put some more walls up just to make a good perimeter around the camp, but it's finished anyway at least. Thank you very much for watching this video, guys, really appreciate it. Also thank you to those who watched all the previous pallet wood videos. I've now put a video playlist in the description below, so check that out and then you can watch all the previous episodes of this pallet wood build. But really appreciate it. You've been really supportive, some fantastic comments, so thank you, and we'll see you soon in the next video.